Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a combined application of sheet metal and framework in SOLIDWORKS. I will be designing and assembling a trolley like the one you see on the screen, mainly using sheet metal and framework features. Let's begin and stay tuned. I will begin with the trolley tray. Open a new part file, click new, part file, click OK. Select top plane, go to sketch mode. Select center rectangle tool, create the sketch. Dimension the sketch, horizontal 450 millimeters, vertical 450 millimeters. Exit the sketch. I'm going to use base flange and meter flange to create the trolley tray. Go to sheet metal, click on base flange. Under sheet metal parameters, enter the thickness of the sheet 1.2 millimeters. Click OK. Now the base flange is completed. Next is meter flange. Click on meter flange command under sheet metal tab. Click. Now we have to select a plane to create the sketch for meter flange. You can select either one of these 4 edge planes of this base flange. I will select this plane. This will take me to sketch mode. Press Ctrl 8 to make the sketch plane parallel to computer screen. Activate line tool, create the sketch for meter flange. One horizontal, one vertical and one horizontal. Exit the line command. Dimension the sketch. Vertical 23.8 millimeters and horizontal 7 millimeters. Exit the sketch. Now we have to select the edge, 4 edges to create the meter flange. I will select the 4 edge of this base flange. The first edge is already selected, and the second, third and fourth. You can see the preview on the screen and looks alright. Click OK. Press Ctrl 7 for isometric view. Now the modeling is completed, but I will perform one more operation before I actually close the file. We have to create a notch for welding. Select the top surface of the tray. Go to sketch mode. Press Ctrl 8 to make sketch plane parallel to computer screen. Activate circle tool from the sketch tab. Create one circle at one corner. Dimension the sketch 25.4 millimeters, which is equal to 1 inch. Now we have to create 3 more circles at the other 3 corners. I will exit the dimension. I will use linear sketch pattern command to create 3 more circles at the other 3 corners. Entity to pattern. Under the entity to patterns, select the circle. Now direction 1 x-axis. Give the distance value for 50 millimeters and number of instances 2. The one circle is created at the right hand corner. Now we need 2 more sketch circles to be created at the other 2 corners. Go to direction 2, clear the sections, select one line, vertical line to represent the other directions. Make the instances 2 and then add the distance value for 50 millimeters. Click OK. Now under Features tab, go to Features and click on Extrude Cut. Under Direction, click on drop down list, select Through All. Click OK. Press Ctrl 7 for the isometric view. Looks good. I will assign material. Right click on Material tab. Go to Edit Material. Under Steel, select Stainless Steel. Click Apply. Close. Now it is time to save the file. Give it a meaningful name. I will give 450 by 450 by 25 tray. Click Save. Now the tray part is completed. Close the file. I am going to model the trolley frame. Click New. Open part file. Click OK. Select top plane. Activate sketch mode. Go to center rectangle tool. Under Sketch tab, create the sketch. Dimension the sketch. Horizontal 450 millimeters. Vertical 450 millimeters. Now look, we have more than one method to model an object in SolidWorks. It's really depend on your design intent. I'm going to use a plane based method to create this frame in order for me to easily able to adjust the height of the trolley and position of the tray. Exit the sketch. So in order to achieve my design intent, I'm going to create 3 more reference planes which are parallel to top planes. Under Feature tab, go to Reference Geometry, select Planes. For the first reference, select top plane, and for the distance I will enter 855 millimeters. Click OK. Now I'm going to rename the plane so that it can be easily identified. I will name it as Trolley Top. Alright. Now I'm going to create the second plane. Under Features tab, Reference Geometry, click Planes. I will select the trolley top plane as the first reference and I will enter the distance value 5 millimeters. I will flip the direction. It has to be below the trolley top tray. Click OK. I will rename it as, you can press F2, top rail. Alright, now the last plane. Under Reference Geometry, select Planes, select the trolley top plane as the first reference. I will enter 500 millimeters. Flip the direction and click OK. I will rename it as middle rail. Alright, now I am going to create sketches on each and every planes. select mid rail plane, activate sketch mode, go to convert entities command under sketch tab, select chain has to be ticked and select the sketch on top planes. Click OK. The sketch was created on middle rail. Exit the sketch. You can actually rename the sketches if you want. That's a good practice, but for this one it is really not that necessary. Select the top rail planes, activate sketch mode, go to convert entities command under sketch tab, make sure this select chain is ticked and select the sketch on top planes. Click OK. Sketch is created on top rail plane. Now the last planes, trolley top planes. Select the trolley top plane, activate the sketch mode, go to convert entities, select the sketch on top plane, click OK. Exit the sketch. Now we have 4 sketches, and finally I am going to create the final sketch for the frame. It is a 3D sketch to represent the legs of the trolleys. So under sketch tab, under sketch tool, click on this arrow, activate 3D sketch. Now we are in the 3D sketch environment. Go to line tool, click one corner of the top rail trolley top plane and the other corner of the top plane. One line is created, and create the second line to represent the other leg like this, and second line is created, and third one from top rail plane sketch to top plane sketch, and the last one from top rail plane sketch to top plane sketch. Alright, press Ctrl 7 for isometric view. Now the sketch part is completed for the frame of the trolley. Exit the sketch. It is time to call for Weldment commands. I'm going to use 3 commands from Weldment features to complete the frame of the trolley. Structural member commands, trim and extend, and end plate. I will start with structural member command. Click on structural members, select the profile. I'm going to use 1-inch square round tube with 1.5 mm wall thickness. You can create your own profile if you want. I'm not going to go into details in this tutorial. Click 4 vertical lines for the 4 legs of the trolley. Click OK. Press Ctrl 7 for the isometric view. Next, I will create the railing for each tray. Again, activate structural member command. The size, under the size, select 5 mm rod. Click the sketch on top rail. Select all 4 lines like this, and click on new groups and select the other 4 lines of the middle plain sketch. Click OK. Now the railing is created for the trace, but we have to perform one more command in order to remove these parts. So I will use trim and extend command. Click on trim and extend. Make sure you are in end trim command. Go to bodies to be trimmed. Select all 8 pieces of 5mm rod. Underbodies to be trimmed. Trimming boundary under bodies. Click on 4 legs, 4 vertical legs. You can toggle this body to keep between keep and discard, but you have to make sure that all these 8 rods are changed to keep, so that internal parts are discarded. Looks good. Click OK. Now you can see the unnecessary rod parts are trimmed. The frame look clean. Now it is time to activate the last command, the end caps. Click on end caps. Under the parameters, select all these 4 top surfaces. As well as bottom 4 face surfaces. Total 8 surfaces, and you have to make thickness direction to be inwards, so that it will consume the thickness from the leg, and change the thickness value to 2, and click on offset. Make offset 0, so that it will be as same diameter as the trolley legs. Looks good. Preview looks alright. Click OK. The capping is completed, and whole frame look neat and clean. I'm going to perform one last operation before I actually close the file. I have to create a hole at the bottom end cap in order to fit the caster wheels. So select one of the surface from the bottom end cap and activate sketch mode. Click Ctrl 8 in order to make the sketch plane parallel to computer screen. Activate circle tool. Click at one of the corner and create a sketch, and dimension it 10 millimeters. Now we need 3 more circle on the other 3 corner. Activate linear sketch pattern command. Under entity to pattern, select the circle, and for the X direction make it 450 millimeters, and under second direction clear the section and select one of the vertical line to represent the second direction, and make number of instances 2, and make at the gap value 450 millimeters and change the directions. Click OK. Now the sketch is completed for the holes, and under Features tab, select Extruded Cut. We know the thickness of the end plate is 2 millimeters, so keep it as 10 for the cutting depth and click OK. Alright, press Ctrl A7 for isometric view, and you can click on this icon to hide all the reference planes and sketches, and right click on material, edit material, change it to stainless steel, click apply, OK. Go to save, give it a meaningful name, 450 by 450 by, let's say, 900 frame. Alright, the frame part is completed. Close the file. Now all the individual parts are completed for the trolley. I'm going to assemble them together. I will start with trolley frame. Go to File, open the frame you just closed. Now we are in the part environment. I'm going to create an assembly using this frame. Go to click on New, make assembly from part assemblies. Click on that. Select the assembly, click OK. Now we have only one part. Click on tick mark. Now we are in the assembly environment. We can bring in any part to this assembly. So click on this icon to close, hide all the unnecessary planes and the sketches. I'm going to insert the tray first. Go to Insert Component, browse for the tray, click OK. Place it somewhere and give necessary mate relations. So click on this surface, press Ctrl button and click on this surface. You can select concentric relations from the list, and again you can see it is not fixed properly. Click on this surface, press Ctrl and click on this surface, press concentric. Now it is aligned horizontally, but it is not fixed vertically. So in order to give the vertical relations, what you can do is select the top surface of the tray and select trolley top plane from the frame parts and click on distance, give it distance value 50 millimeters. Click OK. Now the trolley tray is positioned properly, and create another copy of the trolley tray. Press Ctrl, select the tray, press Ctrl and drag it. Then again select this surface, press Ctrl, select the surface of the trolley leg, make it concentric. and again select the other surface from the notch and select the surface of the leg, make it concentric. Now this bottom tray is aligned horizontally, but it has to be constrained vertically. So select the top surface and select the pest control and select the middle rail. Go to distance, make it 50 millimeters. Now it is fixed. Click OK. Now the tray is positioned, two trays are positioned properly. It's time to bring in the caster wheels. Before you bring in the caster wheel, I'm going to import one part from design library, which is the nut to be placed on top of this end cap in order to fix the caster wheel. So go to design library, under design library go to toolbox, click on NSI matrix, go to nuts, hexagonal nuts, click on hexagonal nut and bring into the screens. So go here, make it M10, click OK. Now press escape button, select the internal surface of the nut, select this circle, make it concentric, and the nut must be here. Right click on it and make it move with triad, bring it outside, select the bottom surface, press Ctrl and hover the mouse over here, right click on it, go to select others, press Ctrl button and select this surface, and select, press Ctrl and select this surface, make it coincident. Now the nut is inside. I'm going to create linear patterns for the nuts. Instant component to pattern, select the nut, and for the first direction, under first direction, make the sketch visible, select one line, click on here, select one line and make the distance for 50 millimeters, number of instances 2, and for the second direction, select the other line, make number of instances 2, distance for 50 millimeters. You can see the preview if you make it wireframe mode. Click OK. You can see 4 nuts are well positioned on top of the bottom end caps. Go to shaded mode again, press Ctrl 7. Now it is time to bring in the caster wheel. Go insert component, browse for the caster wheel. This is 3-inch caster wheel. I am not going to model the caster wheel under this tutorial, and also you can download this type of caster wheel from most of custom manufacturers website, like I have done the same thing. Click on the top surface of the caster wheel and click on the bottom surface of the end cap, pressing Ctrl button, make it coincident, and press this circular surface, and press the leg and make it concentric. Press Ctrl 7. Looks good. Now I will create again linear patterns. Component to be patterns. Select the caster wheel and under direction 1 click one line, flip the directions, and under direction 2 select another line, the other line, alright. The 4 caster wheels are created. Click OK. Press Ctrl 7. Click on this eye icon to hide all unnecessary planes and sketches. Looks good. Click on Save button. Save all. Give it another meaningful name. Trolley assembly. 450 by 450 by 900 trolley assembly. Click OK. Trolley modeling is completed. We mainly use sheet metal and framework commands. Now I will show you the powerfulness of the design intent. So we created 3 planes on top. Under when we were modeling the frame, we created 3 planes. If you actually edit this frame, go to edit, click on top rail, trolley top planes. If you change this to, let's say, 700 millimeters, let's say 750 millimeters, click OK. Exit the command and rebuild. The trolley height was adjusted as per the position of the trolley top plane, and the planes were also repositioned. And again, if you want to change the height between these 2 trays, click on middle rail planes, go to edit features, make it 300, click OK. Now the plane is at 300 from the top planes. So rebuild. Now the trolley tray was repositioned. This is how we can change the overall height of the trolley and the position of the trays from the design intent that I used to model these frames. That's all from this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the video. If it is really useful, please like it and hit the subscribe button. And also I really appreciate your comments. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to keep the relationship between the sketch of the tray and sketch of the frame, so that we can change the overall length and width of the trays very easily. See you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.